Top of the morning, y'all. I gotta be a little quiet. My girlfriend's sleeping in the other room, but it's about 2 to 3 feet right now. New York City, 30° Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what the water temperature is, but let's go surfing. So a lot of people want to know, what do you use to go surfing? Like, how do you film yourself when you surf? This stuff right here. So this goes around the GoPro so it doesn't sink. And this is the mouthpiece. Check this out. You put this part in your mouth and you attach the GoPro here. And this is the screw that puts it all together. So for anyone that's been asking me, how do you film your POV videos? This is how. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys, it is hard to wake up early and want to go surf in freezing water, but you gotta just push yourself, you know? On the days you really don't want to go, it's kind of like going to the gym. If you go into the gym on a day you don't really want to go, usually after you do go to the gym, you're like, okay, that was worth it. And I'm leaving to Indonesia in less than 3 weeks. So it's even harder to want to go knowing I'm going to be over there, but gotta get those muscles ready, everything right. And I'll say it again, for all my wintertime surfers, these neoprene socks are a lifesaver, for real. It's crazy, you know, some people have never even done this whole process to go surfing. They just put like shorts and a t-shirt maybe and go surf. But here, it's a whole process. And one that you really never get used to. Last but not least, the gloves. But usually I like to put the gloves when I get onto the beach, because it's kind of hard to do things with your hands, so these go on the beach. Then we put the hood on here. It's pretty funny putting it on, you'll see. I feel like a ninja. I'll be riding today is a Ryan Lovelace 6'7". Fun fact, it's not even my board, but my friend left it here, so I just use it all the time. You know, why let it collect dust when it could be in the water? Alright, y'all, so this is Faye's surf shop right here. If you ever need a spot to go get a surfboard or just wax up your board to get ready for winter surfing, come to Faye's. Yeah, so with winter surfing, I'm already thinking about the hot chocolate I'm gonna have once I'm done surfing, the warm shower, all of the above. So, you know, you gotta keep your mind where it's warm even when it's cold. But yeah, man, it's cold out here, and you really gotta love surfing in order to do this, because the waves aren't even that good right now. But if there's a little bump in the ocean, I'm gonna go surf, man, because usually I end up having fun regardless. Sometimes I can convince my friends to come and sometimes I can't, but Sometimes you gotta be a lone warrior. And the fun thing about surfing though, even if you go alone, there's usually people in the water, and 9 times out of 10 I run into a friend that I know in the water, so you know, it works either way. Damn, somebody just stopped me and was like, yo, I see your YouTube channel, bro. Some good stuff. So this is why I do it for y'all, man. I'm glad y'all like the content. Yeah, it's dope. I guess this is gonna be my life now, people saying they fuck with the YouTube. Alright, y'all, we are at the beach. Surprisingly, it's not as cold as I thought it was gonna be. So it's crazy, man. When you're in your bed and you're looking at Surfline, when it's this cold, you're like, oh, it's probably so cold. But you really don't know until you get to the beach, honestly. Dude, the waves actually look kind of fun right now. Yeah, nothing too critical, but super fun. The lineup only has a few people out, dipping the feet in the water. I think today's gonna be a good session, y'all. For real. And like I said, I'm taking it easy before I go surf Indonesia, and you know, just keeping it chill. But honestly, the waves on the East Coast have been just super flat. There hasn't been no crazy storms. All right, guys, let's go. We're in Rockaway Beach, New York City right now. We're about to surf, get some sick waves. Ooh, that water's cold. Oh man, definitely a little chilly, but hey, it's winter surfing, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sick right now, but to be honest, anytime I've ever gone surfing while I was a little bit sick, all the phlegm and all the mucus gets out, and being in the cold water, I feel like heals your body, because it's like a shock to your body, so your body goes in overdrive. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about surfing when just a little bit sick. Do you feel a little bit better after, or do you feel worse? It was like I started going right, and then you just like fade left. Alright, yeah, so the waves aren't amazing, but there's a few to be had. Let's go! Fun. That's the key word, man. Having fun. Did like 7 duck dives. Literally, if you do more than 3 duck dives, you literally like get a brain freeze. It's crazy. What's your favorite thing about winter surfing?
Less crowds, and I don't know, there's something about the cold water that invigorates you, and just makes you feel really alive.
And how long have you been winter surfing?
Probably around 18 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
And and Lois knew me since day 1 when I started surfing here. Yeah. So many more, let's go. Well, not that many, hopefully we're somewhere warm soon. A lot of us winter surfers do end up traveling, so I'm going to Indo for 2 months, and she just said she's going to Puerto Rico for the month of February. So that's the thing, you know, we do all winter surf, but most of my friends end up leaving at least 1 month out of the year, you know, to stay warmer and just surf warmer waves. Like surfing with a 5'4" wetsuit is like working out with like a resistance band or something. There's a lot of gear to have on, like an extra few pounds. No! Surfing's not easy, man. But damn, that was like 10 paddles for nothing. Alright, yeah, I think I'm out of here. I'm gonna get some hot chocolate. But I gotta get a wave in. That's my rule, no walking to the beach. You gotta get a wave in. End it on a good note. Even if it's a small wave. We gotta get this wave in. It's taking a while. I'm getting cold, but we gotta get a wave in. Not a bad wave out if you ask me. A little sketchy on the way to the rocks, but you know, it's a little fun. And now that I think about it, it's the first surf of the new year. So happy new year, everyone. 2026, we're gonna be coming crazy. Lots of vlogs, traveling, experiencing cultures, and showing other cultures. I don't want this vlog just to be about me. I want this to be about surfers and their experience. So anyone that's watching my vlog can feel like they can learn something. What'd you say this was?
Here we go. This is a little trick to get our gloves on. Put the plastic bag over the glove. Once your wetsuit is off, you slip the glove right through your sleeve and it slides out.
And then you don't have to focus on trying to
focus on pulling your little sleeves up.
How long have you been surfing New York?
4 years only.
Nice.
4
Okay,
years.
that's awesome.
Just started. I'm new. I'm a newbie, but we go all year.
Where are you from?
Brooklyn, Garrison Beach.
Okay, Fort Greene, Brooklyn in the house.
There we go,
Brooklyn boys.
In the house. Brooklyn winter surfing in the house.
Yeah. And that's the cool thing about surfing. You can be friends with everyone, all walks of life, any age, because we all love one thing in surfing. Like, for instance, I could be friends with the freaking like 8-year-old that rips in the water. We might never hang out outside of the water, but in the water it's like we're all on the same like vibration and frequency of getting waves, having fun, and just, you know, trying something different, especially winter surfing. So, you know, you got a lot of unique characters in New York that surf. One of the hardest parts of winter surfing is walking back, but my lazy ass, I take my car. But honestly, I saw my muffler was kind of like hanging loose, so I gotta look into that. It is always a successful session when you make it back in the car. Always. Woo! Alright, now let's go get that hot chocolate! Yeah, as I said, Notice how I didn't go out with anyone, but I ended up conversating with about 2 people. There wasn't that many people in the water anyway, so yeah, it's just always a really good vibe to see people that are like-minded, that are willing to take the risk and go winter surfing when everyone calls us crazy. But in my opinion, we having crazy fun. So if you've never tried winter surfing and you're kind of like, you know, iffy about it, watch this vlog and I'm sure it will motivate you to get outside, have some fun. If you guys don't mind hitting that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. We are finally at 1,000 subscribers. Guys, a few months ago I had 250 subscribers, so to have 1,000 subscribers off of one video just explaining my surfing journey like means a lot, and I really appreciate it, guys. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. Also, I'm throwing a retreat in Nicaragua, and 2 weeks are fully booked already, so we have room for 1 more week. Literally just 1 more week, guys. Time to go to one of my favorite places, Faye's Surf. Yeah, I'm about to get a hot chocolate in the wetsuit, soaking wet. Faye's doesn't care if you come into the store soaking wet, because we're surfers, so we get it. What up, Rose?
5+ Marley subscribers on YouTube.
So, yep, I'm about to get a hot chocolate. This is what I've been thinking about before I even got in the water. So yeah, guys, if you go winter surfing and you want a place to chill out, grab a coffee or a hot chocolate, because I don't really drink coffee like that, Rose is nice with the design. And do you know how nice this is? Hold on, you gotta film this. This is, and this music is so nice. Faye's sponsorship. Nah, this hot chocolate is bussin'. I swear to God, every time I duck dove, I was thinking about that first sip. So like I said, if you're in here during the winter or the summertime, you can always get something refreshing or warm. Faye's Surf, baby. As I was talking about earlier, Nicaragua Surf Retreat, April 18th to the 24th. We booked the first 2 weeks, so we just opened a 3rd week. I'm gonna put the link in the description, so go book that retreat, y'all. 3 meals a day, all inclusive, and you get driven to and from the beach. This is for all skill levels. Let's go. Look at this. 104. Hot tub time. This has been the highlight of the winter. This inflatable hot tub, it does not get better than this. I mean, 104 degrees in the dead of winter after winter surfing. This is it right here. So hit that subscribe button. And thank you guys for joining the vlog today. Woo. We outside, we about to go to a Slick Rick concert. Come on now, what you think?
Slick Rick's about to be fire.
Very. Let's go. Shout out to Shem for getting us the tickets for free, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Shem, appreciate you, brother.
Yes, let's go.
Me something good. Tell me that you like it. Yeah. I'm 58. Y'all have no idea what being outside is. Outside is from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. When the lights come on the street. Talk about it. Limousine.
Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. When I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? You never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
And I'm yawning, wipe the coal out my eyes. See who is paging me and why.
Make some fucking noise, Brooklyn!
2 grand. Trying to help raise my youth to man. Skip the lyrics, this so slick we go. It was one of those nights, not much to do. I was in downtown with my old school crew. Went into a short to bar, got some pizza. Bumped in a girl named Mona, Mona Lisa. Man's probably got the game was fine. But little D, no, little boy was fat. So the kid pulled out a gun and said, cause I was suspect for. The cop got scared, kissed off through finger. How the years if I pull this trigger? Got the better lady, I'm gonna be automatic. Point out a headset, gun for the left phone call. Whoa. Break it down. All my niggas in the house say, oh. Go, Slick, go.
We just went to the Slick Rick concert, New York history right there.
Yo,
Hip-hop.
that was so fire. It felt like a time capsule back in time, just locking in real history in real time.
Yes.
It was insane, actually.
That's a fact. Shout out Slick Rick. Thank you, Dougie Fresh. Thank you, Shem, for giving us the tickets. We had a great night, y'all. And like, come on, what other surf vlogger doing this? Going surfing and then showing you Slick Rick concert. And look what we riding in.